Hey guys, today I am going to show you a very simple and easy trick in HOI4 that so far it seems not a lot of people actually know about for some crazy reason. This is how to get totally free tank upgrades for all of your tank research and everything else in Hearts of Iron 4. Now I'm not talking about like going in here and swapping things around. Normally this would be free if that's what you're thinking I'm talking about. I'm talking about that you would be able to go in here to your armored vehicles, go into here and basically get I don't know, let's just say extra ammunition and a radio instead of costing this, or if you went in here and wanted to swap this around, instead of costing army XP down here, it would actually be entirely free. It would cost 0 army XP. It would basically look like this, but it would just have a 0. So, or actually, it would look like this. Okay, that's still not a good, whatever. I'm gonna get on to the video because this is getting kind of stupid. But yeah, it's a very simple and easy trick, and you can do this for ships, you can do it for tanks, you can do it for pretty much any upgradable equipment except for airplanes for some weird reason. But it works with both tanks and ships. It's very broken and actually gives you free upgrades without having to use army XP to upgrade. So let's go and show you guys this trick on how to save production time and how to get free tank upgrades. Okay, so first things first. As you can see here in our research tab, we are 1 day away from getting the next tank cannon or anti-tank gun. Now, I want to add basic high velocity cannons to my panzers. So as you can see here, basic high velocity cannon has a basic heavy cannon in there, whatever. But I want to add it to this tank. I want to swap it out like this, but I don't want to have to actually pay anything for it. So what you're going to do is while you're in this screen, you're going to click this little square box here, and now you're going to save. Now after it's saved and you continue researching, there we go. Now under production tab, if we go in here, you can see the Panzer 3 still there, but oh, what the mother. Okay, so fun fact, it turns out a new HOI4 update came out today and it actually changed the way that this works. So no longer will it just add everything for free, still adds a lot of stuff for free. But I'm going to show you guys how to actually, now that this kind of been thrown on me out of nowhere, how to get it to work correctly. So as you can see here, we have the upgrade for a small cannon, and we're trying to get the velocity cannon upgrade, which is right here. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to do our research. It's done. Now that would have given us previously in the update a high velocity cannon. It didn't do that. So now with the update, what you have to do is you would add the first type of equipment. See, we have a radio 2 and we have a high velocity cannon. So now that we have radio 2, high velocity cannon 1, I'm just going to cheat here a second now that I figured out what's going on. And we're going to go into here and we're going to just on our own, now that's been saved, go down and get the upgrade right there. So this one would actually be the second high velocity cannon, and then we're going to go down to the next radio level. Isn't that the next radio? I'll do it just for safe measure. And now that that's been turned off, if we go back into our equipment research and look, well, still that didn't upgrade. Wait, why did, oh, I forgot to save. Okay, now once again, you can tell I'm not having a great day. So what you're going to do is go into your production tab, go to your armored vehicle, save after it's been turned on for auto upgrade, pick the kind of weapon you want it to have for any future upgrades. Okay, so we have a small cannon here. We don't have an anti-tank cannon or high velocity yet or anything like that. So we're just going to go ahead and save it. Also, I'm going to go ahead and cheat really quick. Well, not cheat, but I'm going to add basic radio so you can see. Unpause it. Now we're going to go back to the tank after we've gotten our high velocity cannon upgrade. Still, you can see it's not in there. However, if we now add the basic high velocity cannon one time and save it so it knows what we want it to upgrade. Now if we're going to turn research on, actually, you know what, it's going to be smarter if I just do it this way. I'm just going to leave it on small cannon because it upgrades from small cannon, and leave the radio on. So we're going to go into here. I'm going to cheat for a second. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade, research. I'm going to upgrade that, yeah, that's fine, whatever. And then we're going to go into here and we're going to cheat to get the radio station upgrade. So now if you look here, we're going to go into armored vehicles, and now the tank cannon was automatically for free upgraded. The radio was also automatically for free upgraded. So it doesn't affect it in the same way that it used to, where it could upgrade the suspension you would unlock, or the new armor types, or the new engines or anything. Well, engines are already pretty much always unlocked anyway, except for America, or the stuff that was in here. But still, it lets you mostly now be able to still get free tank upgrades. And if this can save you a ton of XP, if you're going to want to have variants, let's say for example, you want to have this as your normal tank. Hey, so I'm extremely sorry. I forgot to show you guys the most intense part of this, which actually makes this so broken in the tutorial. So had to come back and re-record this little section of it. So that's why it might sound different or whatever. But I want to go and show you guys this. So after you've made the tank selection and all that, you guys know what kind of tank. Actually, let me swap this over to diesel, for example, and let's go ahead and upgrade armor a couple times on it. Get rid of this. Let's throw in a armor skirt. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw in an armored skirt. And decrease the armor here to get our speed up. Okay, cool. Now, if I wanted to use this tank design, right? Like, this is the kind of tank template I want to have for any future tanks that I research. All you would have to do is whenever you turn this little auto upgrade on, I've got the cheats on again. After you've researched your next tank on its own, so like we've just researched it essentially, just pretend we researched it normally. Well, now if you go in here, you'll see it has a different logo, but it's still on the improved medium tank chassis. It's literally copied our entire tank template over and put it onto that new tank chassis that we've just researched. So this actually is the next tank, and it's got the updated name. It's gone to Panzer IV, has a different icon, whatever. You can just fix that because of HOI. Ignore this. I had a couple mods I turned back on because I thought I was done, but that's actually the most broken part of it, because this actually is how it is a totally free tank upgrade, because you now have this new design, and the old one, you basically saved like 50 XP, which you can see because I gave myself 50 as the cheat and designed one from scratch. This actually saves you like 50 XP pretty much, and more if you were going to upgrade armor and stuff. Well, then we're just going to go ahead and make a second one. TD example, and you could put a tank destroyer cannon on here. Let's do small high velocity cannon, for example. Save that, and then let's go and upgrade our old tank, Panzer III Mead cannon, I guess, Mead can, whatever. And we were to upgrade the medium cannon 1 armament. Yeah, I'm just gonna save it, whatever, no biggie. And again, you can see in here, just high velocity cannon, just the other one. Well, if we went down now, researched normally, went and got this, you can see that here it would save us the time and effort. Why is it not upgrading the high velocity cannons anymore? I am actually at a total loss for that. For some weird reason, it's not doing that, but I think it did it on the normal tank. Yeah, it did it on the normal tank. So I don't know why it's actually acting like this, because this isn't even what it said in the dev. Either way, this little trick will save you a lot of XP though. Like, no matter what, this will save you a ton of XP if you have 2 or 3 different tank types, or you just don't feel like constantly every single time you unlock a new tech going back and upgrading it. Now, for ships, it works the exact same way. So, for example, ships, it works a lot easier on from what I've seen. I'm just going to click it to a submarine. We're going to go to this U-boat right here. If we were to add a radar, well, I've already done part of this, but if we were to just add torpedo 2s, save it, XP 500, XP 500, XP 500, there we go. Again, really bad day. So if we were to go ahead and put that on there, and now that we have, you know, sub cannon 2 or torpedo 2, whatever you want to call it, and we were to just go all the way down here, yeah, now it would have automatically upgraded to the second one. Wait, Stop. I am so confused. What about snorkels? Is it doing it with snorkels now? Well, I have to get that submarine first, but is it not going to? I don't get it. I don't get it. I do not understand it. Why is it? So if I upgrade snorkels, will it do it? I didn't save it. I've done this so many times, it's ridiculous. Okay, long story short, it works with everything. It works with everything when it wants to work, okay? But either way, this is still a pretty cool trick, and you guys got to see me be an idiot for about 4.5 minutes. So hopefully either way that you guys still enjoyed this video somewhat for the trick. But yeah, either way, it's still kind of cool. It saves you time, saves you effort. You might have to go back and check it every once in a while, but it's still really cool and helps you so you can just automatically upgrade the majority of the time the equipment you have. So, you know, that's still pretty cool. So either way, guys, I hope you still sort of enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to go, you know, down the description if you want to join my Patreons, get your name in the video. I would really appreciate it. It helps me keep a lot of the stuff up because of how expensive it is. But also, if you guys are interested in staying around for new content and better written, scripted tutorials, etc., don't forget to subscribe because I actually do a lot better in this. I'm just having an off day since like today's the first time I'm back in a while doing videos now that I've got stuff set up. So anyway, again guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Stay awesome.